What's good, y'all? What's good? All right, so I had to just come on and do this message. I got this message a year ago. This download a year ago, and I just got like not even just this particular message, but just a bunch of messages I got this week, and I just got confirmation from one video, and it's on Brother Rich channel, Black Magic, and it was with Rod Hayes, B Dell, and RFG, I think his name is. And it was just confirmation of everything. I'm like, you got to make this video today. You got to make this video today. And then I just kept getting other downloads, but I'm going to stay to the plan. So I got this download a year ago. And for some reason, all my messages is just cycling back anyway. It's just like an evolution or just adding on or going into more depth of what I said originally. So anyway, because I have analysis paralysis, and I'm trying to do a PowerPoint presentation, and then I'm taking forever to do this freaking message. So Spirit was like, just do it. Don't matter what it looked like. Just put it out there. Like, you have everything you need. So, all right. So, everything everything has to do with shadow work. Shadow work is the key to healing and to evolving and to escape this matrix, right? Like, I know you hearing people talk about it all the time. Shadow work, shadow work, shadow work. I say it's healing. It's aligning your chakras. It's inner child work. It's all those things. Shadow work is key to get you up out of here. So Spirit gave me this message like a year ago. So my handwriting is horrible. I don't care if you want it to be perfect. It'll take another year for me to get this right. So let me just turn it around real quick. Oh, my camera won't turn around. All right, so this is my handwriting, y'all. Sorry, but it's okay. The mathematics of healing. So I was not good at math in high school or any in school period, and that's how I know this message straight up came from Spirit. But I do say, since I've been homeschooling my kids, I do have a deeper appreciation for math because I see it's involved in anything. But anyway, PEMDAS. I don't know if everybody remembers this. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So everybody knows this is the main rule in PEMDAS. No matter what, you have to do whatever is in the parentheses first, else the problem will be wrong. So that is the same thing when it comes to healing. You have to do the inner work before anything else is going to be right. So if you want to work on the outside of the outside of the parentheses, the answer is always going to be wrong. So the inner work has to be done first, no matter what, else the problem is going to be wrong. So inner work, isolation, solitude, shadow work. That is what we're talking about, right? E, exponents. So exponents could be on the inside or the outside, right? So I made an example like down here. So exponents is pretty much working with your ancestors. Because when you use exponents amplifies the power of the number that is attached to. So that is what our ancestors do. They amplify us and we heal them. So whatever we heal in ourselves, we heal them. And they amplify whatever power they had, they amplify that in us. And then whatever we heal is going to be amplified. So then that is when we become these superheroes that we are trying to be. You understand? So that is exponents, working with the ancestors, right? So whatever you need help with, they're going to amplify you and you're going to heal whatever was ailing them. Okay? Multiplication is next. So basically multiplication is basically doubled or multiplied of whatever situation is adding. So when we talking about multiplication, we're talking about ancestors as well. We're talking about generational traumas or issues or habits or good habits, let's say good habits, good practices that we want to do generationally. So an example I say is, and this is a big one with my kids, I always use myself as an example, is if I come home and my kids don't do the chores I ask them to do, I flip out. I start yelling, screaming, going in on them. Not too hard, but like, why you didn't do this, da 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 da. So that used to happen to me as a child, right? And I'm sure it happened to my parents as they were children. So now I make it a habit of, if I come home and my kids do the chores that I ask them to do, I am as equally, hyped up and happy that they did something that I asked them to do. And if they do it without me having to ask them, oh, I'm going to go in. I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm so happy you did this for me. Thank you for helping me out. Thank you for doing this for your family, da 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 da. Like, I go in equally, but I do try to not go as hard, just because I'm trying to be mindful in an intentional way, like not to be too aggressive, and like let them know why I'm frustrated, why I'm so upset that they didn't get certain things done. So that is one of the habits I try to multiply, make that an additional deep habit that we have in our generational lines, right? Meditating, eating better, being grounded, those kind of things. We need to multiply, amplify those things to heal better, right? Division. Now that is the opposite, of course. So we need to go deep and divide ourselves from those deep habits. Being around the wrong people, being around the wrong family, the wrong friends, eating the wrong things, just bad habits, over sexualizing ourselves, over drinking or drinking period, just doing things that's generationally passed down to us, being disrespectful to our children, being disrespectful to our friends, our family, those kind of things, being disrespectful to ourselves. So we need to divide ourselves from those things. And then addition and subtraction is basically this, like, most recent things. It's the same thing as multiplication and division, but on a surface and more recent level in your life, more so in your present life, mostly concerning yourself, not so much concerning your ancestors and family, but being a better you, doing good habits, meditating, exercising, getting new hobbies, being around high vibrational people, or just being in solitude, grounding, being with nature, those kind of things, journaling, those kind of things. And then negative things, of course, like very surface level things, being around negative people. If you see somebody giving you a red flag, leave them alone. You don't like the energy in certain places that you go to, don't go to those places. Like, just paying attention and being aware, being conscious, being intentional with your energy, with your presence, with your life. Oh yeah, that was the example. I was showing somebody an example how the exponent, amplifies the power of whatever, is in the parentheses or outside of parentheses. All right, y'all. So that was my little PEMDAS presentation, the mathematics of healing. I hope somebody got some understanding of it. I think it's a great explanation of how to do shadow work. I know a lot of people probably like, what is shadow work? How's it going to help me? Yada, 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 right? But, I try to make, because I see so many different videos on people who do talk about shadow work. And sometimes it just seems overwhelming and complicated. And, I think that's why Spirit has me do, like, I want to say they're like the baby version. Like, I can understand and talk to people on every different level, but I think I try to make it as simple as possible and more relatable than anything, because I know spirituality can be overwhelming. Shadow work can be overwhelming because you have to deal with trauma and feelings and emotions. But if you see my previous videos, it just shows you and tells you, like, or it helps you understand, like, how to process. You should analyze your trauma and your experiences, and you should feel the manifestations. So that's how you manifest. You feel what you want, and you analyze what you've been through. So I got a great download about that this morning. I'll probably make another video about that real quick. But yes, I hope you guys like this message. I've had it in my head in a notebook for like a whole year, and I just got confirmation, like I said, from the video that I need to put it out there. So hopefully this helps whoever needs to help get understanding of shadow work and how to start the healing process. And some people are very logical, and maybe a math equation would help them better understand themselves. So yes, I hope this gets to what it needs to get to, and I love you guys. Peace.